Flagler County went underneath a tornado warning. Luckily, that storm never touched down.
But the tornado warnings late Thursday morning did give Flagler County residents quite a scare. Flagler's Emergency Management Director, Jonathan Lord, says they first saw the funnel cloud on the radar in eastern Putnam County, and all eyes were on it as it moved into the west side of Flagler County.
Moved its way towards Palm Coast, kind of staying between 100 and Palm Coast Parkway, and eventually exiting from Beverly Beach out into the ocean. So during that time, 3 of our trained volunteer weather spotters were able to see the start of the rotation, the cloud rotation, and just knock on wood, it ended up not coming down from the skies.
But Lord says lightning strikes did spark a handful of brush fires that didn't cause any damage.
No homes were directly hit by that lightning. There was minor temporary flooding that resolved itself quite quickly. As we expected, it was a very severe storm. We had heavy rain depending on what area of the county you're in.
In the future, if you get a tornado warning on your phone, that means a tornado is imminent. And though it may never hit the ground, Lord says you should seek immediate shelter. Sign up for Alert Flagler for specific weather warnings in your area. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
A federal appeals court upholds lower court decisions against former election supervisor Kimberly Weeks. County Attorney Al Hadid provided commissioners with an update on the case.
Ultimately, the District Court of Appeals recently dismissed her claims as without merit. She claimed that there were due process violations. They found none. She alleged that the fee award was excessive, which the appellate court denied. She also alleged that this was a SLAPP suit, a strategic lawsuit against public participation. Those are discouraged. The Attorney General pointed out that the suit against Ms. Weeks was not filed because of the exercise of her First Amendment rights, but rather because of the statutory obligation of the Attorney General to sue because of her non-payment of the prior judgment.
Weeks, who served a month in jail, lost her state pension and a bid to reduce her convictions to misdemeanors. She now owes more than $173,000 in fines. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
Palm Coast has a new assistant city manager.
City Manager Denise Bevan appointed Chief of Staff Lauren Johnston to the role.
Lauren's ability to work with team members and mentor future leaders, along with her vast skill set, made my decision very easy to appoint her as the Assistant City Manager for the City of Palm Coast.
Johnston says she's looking forward to taking on her new responsibilities.
I have worked for the City of Palm Coast a long time, and I'm invested in our organization and our people that work for us, and I'm excited to assist Ms. Bevan and drive our organization into the future.
Johnston will advance the city's strategic action plan process, coordinate interdepartmental planning to continue high levels of service, and align short and long-range capital improvement plans. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
Several Palm Coast animal control officers are recognized for their heroic actions.
At a recent city council meeting, the city's animal control officers received kudos for several recent rescues. Palm Coast Mayor David Alphen.
In mid-February, Casey Hagan helped our fire department rescue a dog named Jake that had gotten trapped beneath a shed in a backyard. Heather Priestap rescued a mini horse who was living in unsafe and toxic conditions. And recently, Shelley Burton recovered a pup named Ginger after she had been missing for 11 days.
Alphen says Officer Casey Hagan was also recognized for bringing a dehydrated and underweight fawn from a local animal hospital to a wildlife rehabilitation center in St. Augustine. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Some say that for quite some time, Flagler County was in St. Augustine's shadow.
But Flagler County Historical Society President Ed Sharkovich said that is not true. He said that if it were not for Flagler County, there might be no St. Augustine.
It was modern-day Flagler County's lumber that was cut for housing, for shipbuilding up in St. Augustine when Kings Road was built in 1767 from the Georgia border all the way down to the Turnbull colony in New Smyrna Beach.
Sharkovich said that started a building craze of plantations that produced cotton, indigo dye, sugar, wheat, and rice in Flagler County to support the military fort at St. Augustine. You can listen to the Flagler Voice on Saturday mornings at 8:30 here on WNZF or anytime on the Flagler radio app. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
The weekend is here. Let's find out what's going on around town with Stacy from Fun for Augie Kids.
Today, the Flagler County Library is hosting a Tween Club event. This is a space for tweens in grades 4 through 7 to have fun together at the library with hands-on activities and crafts. Registration is required. Tonight, the City of Palm Coast is presenting Movies in the Park featuring Doolittle. So don't forget to bring your blankets, lawn chairs, and snacks and enjoy the show. Tomorrow is the 9th annual Spring Festival and Plant Sale. This is a fun event featuring a plant sale, arts and craft vendors, educational exhibits, children activities, and much more. Enjoy the extravaganza brought to you by Palm Coast Parks and Recreation tomorrow. There will be arts and crafts, face painting, and pictures with the Easter Bunny. There is a chance to win more eggs at the Carnival Midway, full of games for kids of all ages where everyone wins. To learn more about these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.